My first memory of James Earl Jones will probably be Star Wars. My father said he wanted me to hear something that was really, really cool. And the great thing about James Earl Jones is that he created some characters that other guys wanted to step into. I mean, Jack Johnson, based on the first black heavyweight champion with the Great White Hope. I mean, then there's Darth Vader, then there's Mufasa. But then, let's just also talk about him being one of the first African Americans to be on a nationally televised soap opera. That had never been done until that man stepped on the screen. And he's basically kind of opened doors for other actors to do things that other actors may not have gotten a chance to do. And also to prove that brothers are also good at Shakespeare, as well as action films, as well as dramas, as well as comedy.
I think actually what I think is amazing about the show is it's so well written and so sort of nuanced that it leads actually really great actors and that mostly leads theatre actors actually. I don't think The Good Wife would be as good were it not shot in New York.
Whoever thought that I would wind up being the 11 o'clock number? I love it. It's the best job in the world. Estelle Parsons told me what there are those parts where you don't have to come in until like the end of the second act. And I didn't believe her, you know. But this is great. It's great. I've only been in 2 other shows in my 56 years that audiences absolutely loved as much. One was Barefoot in the Park Before You Were Born, and the other was Dividing the Estate. I mean, but this even more. Audiences, you know how they always grab their programs and they want to run out, you know, to get. They won't leave. They stand up and they're whooping. They won't leave. So I mean, that's a new one for me. Okay, this tequila has my name on it. I'm going.
The Great White Hope. And he left me breathless, as did she. But the 2 of them together, and his presence, and he came out on the stage. You're not old enough to remember it, but I remember it, and it was magnificent. I mean, he was really electrifying. Fences, you know, and all the other things that people talk about, and Darth Vader and all of that. But if you look at him and you see him, you see the energy and the presence and the embodiment of the character he always brings, and he is always in the moment.
I sang for him just a few minutes ago at a Champagne Toast. I sang You're the Top with new lyrics, written by a young new lyricist named Robert Berliner, which was very successful, I would say. The writing, not necessarily me. And I'm singing again for him in the show tonight. So I respect what he's been able to do. His career is so singular. There's really no one you can compare him to. You know, he always plays those father roles, and yet there are so many quotes of his that we instantly know who said them. That's really unique. So I'm honored to be in the room with him. I was a little nervous doing that because there was a lot of new lyrics and I had to make sure I got them right. But
honestly say, doing this play with this cast, with this director, and with this lead, you know, James Earl Jones, has been nothing but joy, joy, joy. The Great American Play has been brought to life so beautifully. James Earl Jones has been such a perfect example of Grandpa, as well as Grandpa in real life. He is Grandpa, in a sense, you know. We love him so much. We start our day, we all go into his dressing room and say hello to him, and he's always so gracious and so wonderful. And he loves us, so we love being on that stage with him.
I was at the drive-in at the Hub Drive-in in Wyoming, Minnesota. I was in the back seat of my parents' station wagon, and they brought us to see this movie that no one had ever heard of before called Star Wars. And then there was this black figure that was in the helmet and the thing, and he said, and everybody shut up in the car because everybody's fighting about popcorn and some Kool-Aid or something like that. And we heard them, and we all just shut up. And someone told us, a friend of mine who does a nursery school, they called it the James Earl Jones effect, where they play a video of him doing the alphabet, and every kid in the classroom stops talking and listens because he's so deliberate, and it's so booming and overpowering and commanding. And so that happened to me too, but I was at the Hub Drive-in 1970s.
of us have been asked to honor James Earl Jones for all his baseball-oriented work, and we are singing Heart from Damn Yankees today.
Sesame Street, and then he was in my life all the time, every decade, every step of my life, you know. Voice of CNN, he was Mufasa, he was, you know, he's everywhere. And a gifted stage actor, which means a lot to me because I've been cut